The Fan Connections Road to WrestleMania. The road starts here.
So we're taking it all the way back to WrestleMania 1, and we're willing to highlight all the key matches and moments
from WrestleMania 1 to WrestleMania 40 to get us ready for WrestleMania 41.
And as soon as WWE WarGames Survivor Series has ended, y'all get ready, y'all buckle up.
Survivor Series WarGames 2024 predictions.
Guest picker AJ Morgan.
What up? We're going right into it?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the first one is the men's WarGames match. It'll be the OG Bloodline, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and CM Punk. That's the only ones, right?
Yeah.
Sami
Zayn. Sami
Zayn, there we go. Versus the other Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Jacob Fatu. Am I missing anybody out of that one? Bronson Reed. Yeah, that describes Bronson Reed's whole career. Personally, I think the OG Bloodline are going to walk out of this exclusively because they're going to build up towards Roman and Solo to Mania.
I got to say the same thing, man. The OG Bloodline has to take this dub just for it to make sense.
Yep, there's zero chance that the OG Bloodline does not win WarGames.
We're going to eat our words on that one.
I heard possible betrayals, like Heyman and Punk like turning their back and stuff.
And it's all possible at this point.
Or like Heyman's working with The Rock. Jacob Fatu could turn on Solo. And then, you know, there's nothing stopping other people from getting involved. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre.
What about the other Bloodline guys? There's Lance Anawahi, Hikawa.
Yeah, there's also other fellow Samoans too that could also make their debut. Something always happens at SummerSlam, and we can't forget that. But I still got to go with the OG Bloodline out of safety.
100%.
But for the World Heavyweight Championship, Damian Priest faces the Ring General Gunther.
Dude, I gotta go with Priest on this one. He's been beating Gunther down week after week after week, man. He can't even catch a sneak attack on him.
I like Damian Priest, but I think the Ring General finds a way. I think the Judgment Day may get involved. Imperium could still get involved. And this is the Ring General we're talking about.
Unfortunately, I kind of have to agree with you. As much as Damian Priest is one of my favorite modern wrestlers, there's no way Gunther doesn't walk out with that title.
Looks like we're going to have to vary on that one. Next up, we got the women's WarGames match. Team Rhea versus Team Liv, and I will say the names. Team Rhea's Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, and Io Sky versus Team Liv, which is Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. Am I wrong to say that Team Liv goes over? The other team literally has Super Bayley.
If that's what you think.
Yeah, no, I'm 100% on that one. I don't see the other team walking out with victory. I see Bianca turning, too.
I don't know. I think I'm going to call Team Rhea. Just because of the fact, I think Liv Morgan's had her time. She's been at the top. She won in Saudi. I mean, I think it's time for her to take an L.
You saying you got a problem with Morgan's, right? Is that what you said?
No, not at all.
He didn't mean that, AJ Morgan.
Alright, next one will be LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura. If either of you say anything besides LA Knight keeping that US title, you are wrong and you should feel bad.
Yeah, LA Knight's got to pick up that dub, but it's not without Shinsuke putting them like all the way over.
Oh, 100%.
LA Knight retains. Shinsuke's done this same song and dance for a while now where he leaves and comes back and faces a champion and then loses and then he's gone for a while. They just don't seem to have a lot of faith in putting another championship on him.
Nah.
And I think he's ran his course in the WWE too. Like, he's pretty much done everything he can do, you know? There's nothing more now but to work with some guys who are champions.
Help get him over with the crowd, because LA Knight, he's almost there at superstardom. He just needs that little push. Maybe it's Nakamura that puts him over.
But in the main event, we have the Intercontinental Triple Threat. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. Who do you got?
Dude, Devin, them dogs will be barking. I gotta say, man, them dogs will be barking.
100%. If you think that he's not going to Steiner math his way through Sheamus and Ludwig, you know he can't play the guitar. All he knows how to do is fight. Obviously, it's Braun Breaker.
I think I'm going to call an Imperium clean sweep. Ooh. Ludwig Kaiser for IC champ.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but Braun's walking out.
Who do y'all think is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship match? I mean, Gunther has got his tail beat by Damian Priest week after week. Like, you can't possibly think Devin's going to be right.
Well, I possibly do think I'm going to be right. So,
again, I wouldn't be mad if you're right because I love Priest, but I just don't see them not giving Gunther the win again, especially after he lost to Cody.
Who do y'all think is going to come back during the OG Bloodline match?
we just want to say thank you to AJ Morgan for appearing on this episode and giving his thoughts on Survivor Series WarGames 2024. Show him some love down in the comments.
And also, y'all buckle up and get ready for Road to WrestleMania. It's coming.
And that's about it for this episode.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
As for the fan connection, we're out of here.